Hello Grand Vic fans, I want to welcome you at that beautiful end of November sunny fall day here in Germany, and my Vicky Blue, my Crown Vic, is still hibernating, and also my motorcycles, one of them at GA Checkpoint in Vancouver, you know, maybe from the last videos. And I want to use this time to share a little bit some pictures and my first experiences with my electric car, with one of my family cars here. Why I'm saying one of, I will explain later. Yeah? So I hope you can understand me in a good condition, because there are some guys in the back and they are using a leaf blower. Sometimes it will be a little bit noisy. So yes, at first I want to tell you that I don't want to explain too much facts and figures. You can read it on the internet. And my next minutes will be based on only on my experiences, my self-experiences with that car. And I want to show you first the motor. Why I want to show you a motor? I feel like a schoolboy, never seen a motor and engine. I show you why I tell you that, because I recognize nothing. Yeah, when I tell an engine, I'm looking for some pistons, cylinders, generators or whatever, and here I don't know nothing. I only knew that is a battery here, and there's also a cooler, but I can recognize nothing. It's yeah, some kind of magic, and when something goes wrong, I need a garage. Not like in the past with a normal car or normal gas car, you can repair something. I think I can repair nothing at that car. Yeah, that is the first experience. Yeah, I drove right now 1,000 kilometers with that car, and that means roughly 600 miles. And now I want to tell you a little bit about the car. Let's jump in, and yeah, you can see it's a B-class SUV in Germany called. It's not so huge. It's not a family car. I think when you only have two persons in your family, it would be a nice car to you, because the leg room in the left is not so great. You have not so many space, but I will show you. And it can be maybe for shorter distances you want to drive, but for long distances the people in the back have to be a little bit slim, I think so. Yeah, so like me. And let's have a look into the trunk. It's not so big. Here's one of the charging cables I will show you later, and yeah, you have a little trunk, and it's enough for urban distances, I think so. So what I want to tell you in addition, I think most of you are interested in the range and the price of that car, and it's a Hyundai Kona, by the way. And I want to tell you something about the real range. When I bought this car, the manufacturer tells it has a range of 471 kilometers. That means roughly 300 miles and a little bit. Yeah. So, but this is only in, I think, industrial conditions. Yeah, for the test, how far can this car drive? The real condition, or the real range to us, is right now 320, 330 kilometers when we are driving autobahn, highway, when we are using the heating system, the seat heat and so on, like in other cars. Yeah. So I think when you take 60 or 70% from the range the manufacturer tells in the catalog and so on, it's a good condition, or it's in a good shape. Then you know how far you can drive. That means roughly in a real range of 300 kilometers, that means 200 miles. So for our family distances, 90% of the tours we are doing, it's enough. My wife is going to work 40 kilometers, means 25 miles one way, and if you don't drive more than I think 100 kilometers, like 70, 80 miles a day, you can use that. It's a good car for that, and it's a cheap car in consumption, yeah. So in electricity consumption, but it depends on the electricity costs in your country. In our country, here in Germany, 1 kilowatt costs roughly 30 euro cents. That means $20 cents, and this car needs, and that's another experience. The manufacturer says that car needs roughly 15 kilowatts for 100 kilometers. That means 15 kilowatts for 60 miles. And we are using right now in that condition, colder weather, heating system, autobahn and so on, roughly 19, maybe roughly 20, yeah? 20 is very high, but 19 it's okay, but 20 we can better calculate. And when I say that a kilowatt in Germany electricity costs 30 euro cents, and you need 20 per 100 kilometer, you have costs of 6 euro, roughly 6 euro for 100 kilometers. That means roughly $5.50, $5.40 for 60 miles. So we are a country with high gas prices, so I'm saving 50% costs due to comparing other German cars, and I think 60 or 70% of gas costs when I compare it with the Crown Vic. Yeah, so it's in a high gas cost country. It's a cheap car, and you have to calculate by your own. In the US, gas prices are cheaper, I know, but I don't know how huge your electricity costs are. So that should be enough for the first introduction of that car, the first experiences. And by the way, the price I've mentioned maybe in the last video, I paid for that car roughly 40,000 euro, and that's $45,000, I think so. And comparing with a range of real 300, 320, 30 kilometers, 200 miles, 210, 220 miles, I think it's a good car. For other cars with that range, you have to buy maybe here in Jaguar on BMW or on Tesla. Yeah. By the way, Tesla, as I ordered this car, I think it comes near with the Tesla Model 3, but the Tesla Model 3 wasn't at the market when I ordered that car. I'm waiting for that car 1 year. Yeah, so many guys want an electricity car and or an electric car, and you have to wait 1 year. And maybe when I want to order right now a car, I would like also to compare it with a Tesla Model 3. I don't know at the moment if I would buy a Tesla or not. I think the guys here from South Korean have more experience in building cars in greater series right now. Yeah, but maybe one time a Tesla will also a car that I would buy. So that's all for the moment. The real range, the experience, and about the costs and the consumption. In another video I will tell you how to charge, and with different possibilities you can charge. You can see here in the back a charging station, and in a third video I will make a test drive with you. Be interested, because the acceleration of an electric car is amazing. Yeah, so stay tuned for the other videos. Thanks, bye bye from Frank and this Hyundai Kona electric.